everybody. Today I'm going to show you, how I do my hair routine. And this is basically hair care. I have very naturally curly hair. I got a treatment by David Chandler. He works for Chi and Biosilk, Farouk Systems. So it's a lot straighter than it used to be. And I'm going to talk to you guys all about that Enviro system. It was for a modeling gig. I really didn't want to straighten out my hair. But it is a lot healthier, so that's good. And I did get kind of a trim. But I'm going to talk to you guys all about that treatment in another video. This video is to show you how I take care of my hair. Not really how I style it, but just how I maintain it. And because it is so long, I do get a lot of split ends. And I still use the routine that I used on my curly hair with this new hair. Sorry if I'm looking up. So this is basically how I do it. I hope that this, guys, kind of informs you, helps you, and if you have any questions, I hope this gets answered. Alright, so first let me start off by saying that the way hair works is kind of like a farm. The hair has something called a pH, which is an acidity level. For those who don't know, the pH is basically a balance of acidity in just about anything. Batteries have a really high pH, which means they're very acidic. So do lemons. Something that has a neutral pH would be water. It's not really acidic, it's not really basic. Something that's really basic would be bleach. And on both ends of this spectrum, either one will burn you. So water is the only one that's like right in the middle, and that one is like safe for you. But like lemon juice, it's like over here. It's not battery acid, so it's right here, so it's okay for you, you know. Bleach is like hydrogen peroxide. It's not over here on bleach, you know. You can get bleach burns, acid burns, all sorts of things. Anyways. Just about everything can be classified with an acidity level. So can the hair. And the reason that I say it's like a farm is because a farm has soil, and the soil has acidity levels. So let's say that this farm decides to plant corn. One year, if they plant corn, then great, the corn grows. It takes out nutrients from the soil because different vegetables need different nutrients to grow. So let's say it sucks out iron from the soil. Next year, farmer wants to plant corn again. Corn's not going to be as good because all the iron is already out of the soil. Now, if the first year the farmer plants the corn, it takes out all the iron. How about the second year, instead of planting corn, let's say he plants, well, I don't know, spinach. The spinach has a lot of iron, and I don't even know if spinach deposits iron into the soil or not, but let's say that the spinach puts iron back into the soil, and instead it takes out sodium. That way, the spinach can grow and be flourishful, and then the next year, corn again. So the corn takes out the sodium and the iron, and the spinach replenishes it. Farmers basically go in different cycles to make sure that the acidity and the balance of the soil is always taken care of. You need to do the exact same thing with your hair. Basically, the hair, if you use, let's say you use the same shampoo over and over again. At first it might look great, then it's going to start stripping your hair of nutrients. Just like the farm, you need to replenish that hair with nutrients and kind of switch it up. So that's kind of like my little background. That is why I do not use just one shampoo and conditioner. Anyways, so I will start talking about shampoo first. Basically, what's best for my hair is, of course, to replenish and not replenish. And I didn't even bring any shampoos out. But I've noticed that for my hair, the curly texture, just the way, I guess, it's kind of made, there are 3 that work. Oh, wait, there is one over here. Where is it? Where'd you go? Here you are. 4. Okay, there's 4 that work best for my hair. The two that work pretty much similarly are Pantene Pro-V, just about any conditioner or shampoo, and Garnier Fructis. They treat my hair the exact same way, but it's good to still switch up because I think one has a little bit of something that the other doesn't, or whatever. So I use those 2 all the time. In other occasions, when those get really dry, I actually go in and I use a Matrix shampoo. And I don't have any on me right now because what happens is that if you use shampoos and you just let them sit there, they get really old. So I just like transition out about every month. Anyways, it's from Matrix and it's a really good one. So I use that too. The other one that I actually like to use, this one is the Burt's Bees. And the reason why I'm going to talk to you guys about this one is because I use it not all the time, but I even mix it with my other shampoos. It's called Super Shiny Grapefruit and Beet Shampoo, and it's supposed to make your hair super shiny, and it does. But let me tell you, even though it is 98.8% natural, it strips your hair of all the oil. All of it. So yes, it makes it super shiny. It does what it says, but I even mix this with some of my other shampoos so I can still get the shiny effect without stripping it. But if I use it alone, it'll be great for like 2 days, super shiny, and then it'll be kind of like dry as hay. So I have to do like a really deep conditioning hair treatment. But yeah, basically that's what I do for shampoo. Also, because my hair is long, I do have to do hair treatments. I get those protein keratin treatments. I have not gotten it since the David Chandler Farouk Bio modeling hair show, but before that I used to get them at least once a month because my hair was really, really dry. Also, I know it's bad, I use lemon oil and lemon juice, and I let my hair sit in the sun just to lighten it for summer. I darken it during the winter and I lighten it just for summer, just to kind of mix it up. But after I do that, I always go in for a treatment, and I usually use this before so I can strip my hair of the oil so that the lemon juice penetrates deeper. Anyways, the next amount of things would be conditioner. And the reason that I'm bringing these up next is because they work just the same for me as the shampoos do. You need to balance everything out, otherwise it doesn't work. So I'm going to hold them up. Woo! These are my favorite conditioners, and I have a couple other that I don't have on me right now because I just haven't been using them because I've been using these, and I don't, it's not good to buy too many products because then they just go bad. But I'm going to tell you guys kind of about these and how they work. Like I just told you, I go in for hair treatments, In between hair treatments, if I'm doing like a lemon juice treatment or something like that, or if I've been out in the wind, or if it's just really, really gross, or if I over shampooed, sometimes I will need to do a treatment at home. So this is the Bumble and Bumble Deep Conditioning Treatment. This one works amazing. There's also an Aussie one that I don't have on me right now. You can get it at the drugstore. It's like a 3-minute mask for your hair. It is unbelievable. It is just amazing. There's also like a mango one from Ulta, but I'm not going to get into that right now. Anyways, this one works great. It really conditions your hair, and it kind of brings it back into a state that it was before. It doesn't fix it completely like a protein treatment does, but it does work really well, and I would recommend it for anyone who is a color junkie, style abuser, or sun worshiper, because it's a protein mask and it works really well. The next conditioner that I'm going to show you is also kind of like a protein kind of conditioner. This is the Bumble and Bubble Leave-In Rinse Out. Basically, this one is an amazing conditioner, and it's kind of like this in the sense that you leave it in for a little while and then you rinse it out. So it's kind of like a conditioner and a treatment. Does not work as well as this one, but it is still very, very useful. It's like, I'd say it's like this, let's say this is 100%, this would be like 50 to 75% of what this does. So you basically leave this in, you work it all around, you leave it in the shower, and your hair is great. Again, not as good as that. Basically what happens is that I used to go in when I got the treatments, hair treatment, do my thing. Then if I need it, I would go in with this one, and then last I'd finish with this one. And I wouldn't do it all at the same time. This would be like, first week I get the protein treatment, then let's say a week and a half later, do this, and then like a week later, do this. Just to make sure that it's good until the next protein treatment. But anyways, blah, blah, blah. Some of the other ones I really like. This one's Alba. This is an all-natural conditioner, and it smells so good. If you guys, even if you don't buy it, just go to the store and sniff it. It's gardenia. I got mine from Whole Foods. But this is really amazing because you can put it in and it just makes it so smooth. Like I can just run my fingers through my hair all day, and it smells pretty good if you don't wash it out all the way. It doesn't make it super shiny. It doesn't really help with tangles a lot, but it just completely smooths everything out for me, and I adore it. Next one is Herbal Essences. That's actually what I used last night, and it kind of gives me this texture. Not super shiny, not super dry, not super moisturized, just kind of in between. And basically also all of these conditioners treat my hair differently depending on what shampoo I use with them. And of course that's because of the nutrient balance sort of stuff. The last two that I really, really like are these two. And these two are from Burt's Bees. They're also all natural. I just got mine at Safeway. This one is Super Shiny Grapefruit and Beet Conditioner. It does not make it super shiny, but I have noticed that when I use these two in conjunction, because they're like the same, when I use these two in conjunction, this one really strips the hair. This does replenish it pretty well. And I think that when they were coming up with these, they must have made it so that they like go together. This strips and this replenishes. I don't always use them together though, just because. Maybe I should try it. I don't know. But I really like this one, not as much as the others, but it's still very good. And it still leaves you feeling really, really nice because you smell good all day. This last one is one of my favorites. It's the very volumizing one from Burt's Bees. This one does definitely give you volume. This one is the one that I use when I want my hair to be as curly as possible. And when it was normal, it was like super ringlet curls. Nowadays, it's not like super ringlet curls. I'll post a video. It was the links to find Cassandra. That's what it looks like when I use this. So it's not super ringlet curls, but it's like more curly than the David Chandler hair that this is. It also depends on how I dry my hair. Like if I dry it air dry, blow dry, if I dry it overnight when it's up in like a little bun. Anyways, I love this one. Very volumizing, only it does kind of dry my hair out. So after we talk about drying the hair, you can dry it a multitude of different ways, then you have to talk about styling it.